Hello there, welcome to the first episode of Crap Talk. I'm your host, Riley. And I want to start off by saying that I want to start recording podcasts over like 3 years ago, but I never started because I was afraid. I was afraid and I made excuses that I had the wrong equipment, that I had the wrong background, that the first episode would be really bad. And let's be honest, it probably is going to be really bad. But that's okay. Because if you don't start, you'll never improve. And I need to start this. Because doing things like this, I find a lot of meaning. And originally, I was going to record a podcast about how to become the superior man using some of the notes that I wrote on the book called The Superior Man. But I will touch on purpose in this podcast. So often when I think of people that I look up to, I think of people with a purpose. And usually that's some sort of career goal. However, most people start off with exercising in particular, mainly because you can see the results, you can feel like you're in control of something, and there's a lot of dedication you have to put into something like exercising. I also know a guy who has a career goal of being a pilot, and every day he works towards that career goal, and I look up to people like that. I want to have more people like that in my life. And for a while, when people would ask me, what do you want to do when you grow up? I would tell them business. And I do want to do business, but I would say that I want to own an aquarium warehouse where I would breed aquarium fish. But in the back of my mind, I always had this thought of reading, writing, and recording podcasts for self-improvement. Because I find the most fulfillment in these things. And while I think this is my purpose, I also know people who don't have a purpose. And these people are good people, don't get me wrong. But I still think everyone needs a purpose. And if you do not know what your purpose is right now, your purpose is to find your purpose. I want that to sink in. If you do not know your purpose is to find your purpose. My personal method isn't the best, and it's not really intentional either, I guess. It kind of just happens. But I will often spend like an hour or two at night just laying in my bed, and I won't be able to stop thinking about questions like these, about what my purpose is, how to live a meaningful life, how to become happier, all these types of things. But for anyone who doesn't do that and who doesn't obviously want to lose sleep over it, I would suggest not losing sleep over it, although it's still important. What you should do right now is you should put away your phone. You should grab a piece of paper, like a notebook or whatever the hell, and a pen. And you should lie on your bed, look at the ceiling until you're bored. And then you will start thinking, and you'll be able to write down things that you think are purposeful. Because a purpose is what your brain obsessively thinks about all the time. Anyway, I hope this podcast works. I really do. We'll see where it goes. If I don't like it, I have nothing to lose. I can just stop. But I hope I don't stop, because I do find self-improvement very meaningful. And I think it could help a lot of people. Anyway, remember to expect nothing, but give you your everything. See ya.